So welcome to our revision session. Today we're doing a very important topic, a GNC topic, that's physiology of hearing. Okay, so under this physiology of hearing, we're going to look into important topics. Okay, so under our outline, you should be able to draw the structure of the ear, the structure of the ear. Okay, you should be able to explain the physiology of hearing. Okay, so introduction. So the ear is an organ of hearing. It is supplied by the eighth cranial nerve, that is the cochlear part of the vestibulo-cochlear nerve, which is stimulated by cause or by sound waves. Okay, so the ear is divided into three distinctive parts, namely the outer, the middle, and the internal ear. Okay, so the outer ear consists of the auricles or the pinna, okay, and the external acoustic meatus. Okay, the middle ear consists of the internal acoustic meatus and also some bones. Okay, some bones around. Okay, the internal ear consists of the tympanic membrane, the oscous bones, the cochlea, and the vestibulo-cochlear nerve. Okay, yeah. So functions of the ear, basically the ear is just used for hearing and also balance. Okay, it's used for hearing and also balance. Okay, so this is our very good diagram of the ear. So when they tell you to draw a very good diagram of the ear, remember to draw something that looks so good like this. Okay, yeah. So under our ear, so the first thing that you need to do when you're drawing, so you need to take note. Write your okay, so write your heading, underline your heading. Okay, so draw your ear very good and very nicely. Okay, so after drawing your ear, remember your label should be on one side, not as you are seeing them around like that. No, so your labels should be on one side. Okay, so parts of the ear that we have here, we have got the pinna or the auricle. Okay, the pinna or the auricle. Two, I've got some temporal bones here. So the outer ear is made up of the lobe, the hallux, the auricles. Okay, so this is the outer ear, and also the external acoustic meatus. The external acoustic meatus, and then the internal ear is made up of the internal acoustic meatus, temporal bones. Okay, so those are things that make up, and also part of the tympanic membrane. Okay, and then when we go inside, just where we see the blue thing, just right there, blue and red, so that's where we have the middle ear. Okay, so in the middle ear we've got the three oscous bones, which is the malleus, the incus, and the stapes. Okay, so these are three oscous bones. We have got the tympanic membrane just right there. Okay, we have got the cochlea. Okay, we have got the cochlea, and we have got the vestibulo-cochlear nerve, and just down there where the blue thing, you can see the arrow there, we have got the eustachian tube. Okay, so this eustachian tube, it helps to supply, or it helps supply air just right there. Okay, yeah, so that's the structure of the ear. Okay, that's the structure of our ear. Okay, so we need to look into the physiology of hearing, the physiology of hearing. Okay, so in short, when sound waves are produced from the environment, they are trapped or picked by the pinna. Okay, by the pinna or the auricle. Okay, trapped and picked by the auricle, which are received through the acoustic meatus, which are received through the acoustic meatus. In the acoustic meatus, sound wave will be transmitted to the tympanic membrane, which will cause a vibration of the tympanic membrane. Okay, which will cause a vibration of the tympanic membrane. Okay, so upon vibrating, the tympanic membrane will cause the three oscous bones, which will amplify the vibration. Okay, which will amplify the vibration of the sound. Okay, so let me just do this so that we see what we're talking about. Okay, so just right there, let's say sound. So let's say, yeah, so let's say sound is coming through this way. Okay, so upon reaching this part, upon reaching that part, it will cause vibration. So it will cause the three oscous bones. It will cause the three oscous bones. Let me just do this. It will cause this one. It will cause these three oscous bones. It will cause this one, and this one to vibrate. Okay. So upon them vibrating, they'll amplify the vibration. They'll amplify their vibration. Okay. So upon this vibration being amplified, the sound wave will be transmitted through an over window, into the cochlea. Okay, into the cochlea. So the cochlea is an organ. Okay, so the cochlea is an organ that consists of fluids and hair-like projections. Okay, that consists of fluids and hair-like projection. Okay, so those hair-like projections are connected to some nerves around there, which connect to the vestibulocochlear nerve. Okay, yeah. So now let's look into this one. Okay, so let's say sound wave reaches the over window. From the over window, sound wave will be received into the cochlea. In the cochlea, it will cause vibration in the fluids that are in the cochlea. Okay, so those fluids, as they are vibrating, they'll cause the hair or the cilia that are in the cochlea to vibrate, thereby transmitting the sound wave and also converting it into electrical impulses, sending them to the vestibulocochlear nerve. Okay, so from the vestibulocochlear nerve, the impulses will be sent to the brain, specifically the cerebrum. Okay, the pons medulla oblongata. Okay, for interpretation. Okay, so after being interpreted, somebody will now give a feedback. Okay, so that's the physiology of hearing that we have in this case. Okay, I believe it is of help, and I believe you stay blessed with such information. Okay,